Hi everyone, it is me, Sailor Moon, and it is me, Sailor Jupiter, and today we're going to talk about why films get stuck in forlaying. And a lot of folks have a lot of thoughts and beliefs over why this happens. Now, there are those out there who will guilt it on your things. First, they'll gild it on your sandbox, your firewall, your evilware stronghold tool, even when your sandbox and firewall and evilware stronghold tool settings are not doing anything to stop the uploading of the film. But they like to gild it on that, as if the settings somehow shifted unknown to you and now it's stopping the uploading. They also like to believe that, but keep in mind, a sandbox or a firewall or evilware stronghold tool would only stop the uploading of a film, not the forlaying of the film. They're two unlike things here. Others like to gild it on one's interweb speed, as if the interweb is also still working with the forlaying of the film, which is shit, and we know it. Alright? First off, yes, it's true that the interweb, it's true that when you upload a film, your interweb speed, along with YouTube's interweb speed and their reckoner, work together to upload the film. After that, your reckoner, your interweb, does not do anything after that. It's all up to YouTube and their side to fillet the film. So if it was a sandbox or a firewall or your evilware stronghold tool, it would only stop the uploading, not the forlaying. Um, yeah. A lot of folks also happen to believe that it has to do with what time you do it. They say, "Oh, there's too many folks on the on YouTube." Well, there are always good. There's always a lot of folks on YouTube every span of the day, morning, after day, evening, and night. Films are being uploaded all the time. Live streams are being done all the time too. Shorts are being done too by those who can do them. So you can't. So you should not be handicapped by what everyone else is doing at the same time. You wanna say some stuff, Sailor Jupiter? Oh yes, yes, Sailor Moon. You see, films getting stuck in forlaying was a thing that you would think was something in the past. You would think that it was a old bug or hang up or old flaw, and you would think that it would never show itself ever again. Now, in the early days of YouTube, from 2005 YL to we're going to say around 2010 YL or so, or even around that time, films getting stuck and uploading was a thing. I am not making it up. It was a thing. Almost every day, it would happen. You know, you use Web Shooter Taker, which has been gone since 25th between YL. You would do the film Uploader, which has been around YouTube since 2005 YL, and you would do Google Hangout, which was on YouTube from 23rd between YL to about 28 between YL before it was taken away. Films getting stuck in forlaying would always seem to be a thing, and everyone would gild it on the same stuff. Firewall, sandbox, evilware stronghold tool, your interweb speed. Well, at least the one thing they wouldn't gild it on, that's things they love to gilt it on. As if the forlaying of your film is still, those things are stopping it from being forlayed. Well, wouldn't those things stop it from being uploaded, not stop it from being forlayed? Anyway, and YouTube was never truly helpful either when it comes to this kind of thing either. If you would get help from them, and that would be the mates who have the live talk, I guess a lot of these folks that if you did get a hold of them in live talk, they'd probably gild it on the same things too. They'd probably tell you, oh, was it your sandbox settings? Was it your firewall settings? Is your evilware stronghold tool settings stopping the forlaying? You would say no. If it was a sandbox, firewall, evilware stronghold tool, whatever it might be, that would stop the uploading, not the forlaying. Oh, what about your interweb speed? Well, your interweb speed would stop the uploading, not the forlaying. So at the end of the day, those are the things I like to gild it on. That everyone on YouTube likes to gild it on. Not the folks that run and work for YouTube, but the ones that go on and make films every day. And sometimes they don't know what they're talking about either. Go back to you, Sail Moon. Oh, thank you. You're right, Sail Jupiter. At the end of the day, films getting stuck in forlaying is always going to be something that happens on YouTube from time to time. Now, in the past, it used to happen a lot between 2005 YL, so I'm going to say the cutoff would have been 2010 YL, when YouTube started to stop it from being an everyday thing. You know, now some folks are going to say, oh, well, sometimes the shift you do to the films. Well, first off, the only thing we ever do to our films is put an end sheet on them. And that's for the YouTube film skimmer or shifter. That's it. Yeah, we film in 1080p HD, but we've been doing that since third month 2020 YL. So it's not like those are new things, you know. Because yeah, sometimes the more shifts you do to your film, the more harder it's going to take to upload, and even worse, the more time it's going to take to get to forlay. But we don't really do anything to our films to put an end sheet on it. And as far as being on 1080p HD, well, we've been doing that since about 2 years ago, starting in March of 2020 YL, or third month of 2020 YL. So at the end of the day, by now YouTube could handle us doing that to our films. And the funny thing is that it's never our YouTube Fairway that gets in a bind with it. It's never us or the Power Rangers or Mike Keepers. It's not really Jordan at all. It's not really Xena. It's the TWF. That's the one that always seems to get the film stuck in forlaying. And why? I don't know. Anyway, you want to end this? Sail Jupiter? Yeah, I will, Sailor Moon. So, at the end of the day, those are just some of the beliefs over why films get stuck in forlaying. No one truly knows. The so-called Reckoner wise men or wise women, the Reckoner wise folk, or the website wise folk, will say a lot of things, but they don't really know why things get stuck in forlaying, so they'll just make up some stuff. But at the end of the day, if you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the last film we made yesterday over here. I, Sailor Jupiter, I, Sailor Moon, I'll see you later.